What is going on, faithful? It's your boy Ferb, Whistle Gang Podcast. And we are live tonight. We are live tonight. We are here. We bringing the energy. I got my guys with me. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell. It'll give you a notification every time we go live and or every time we drop a new episode. Whistle Gang Podcast, all platforms. Got my guy DJ Hypeman here with us. Make sure you follow him on all platforms. Monty the vet, the retired Wu Tang killer bees on the thing. We are here. We are out there. Listen, man. Free agency starts tomorrow at 12 o'clock. The tampering period. For everybody who doesn't know, it's the tampering period first at 12, meaning you can start negotiating and talking to players, and you can come to an agreement on a deal, but a deal cannot be finalized until Wednesday at 4 o'clock, which starts the new league year. Hype man, what's really good? What's going on, man?
Man, it's just I feel like I'm Ian Rappaport right now, man. Phone is buzzing right now. Like every time I put my phone down, zzz, zzz, it's that time of year. But we get hyped, we get excited. We make assumptions, rumors go crazy. We start believing. It's that time. I ain't gonna front. I love this time of year.
I think I do too when we got a little bit more money to spend. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just love this. I mean, yeah, you're right. But I just love this time of year, man, because like without football, it's kind of dead. Like, you know what I mean? Outside of if my Knicks don't play on a Sunday, you know what I'm saying?
Knicks season is over. Knicks season is over.
We number 3 in the East. What are you talking about?
The season didn't even start yet. You know my rule. Season starts in April. It's not April yet. Secondly, they can't beat anybody but the Nets. So the season's over.
Listen, man. I know it's about Niners, but let me tell you something. This moment right here, Mitchell Robinson, we've seen already. We've seen already what him and Cat before at the same time look like, and he's not even healthy yet. And he made a difference on defense. I'm telling you.
You sound like a Cowboys fan talking about Dak.
Get out of the
playoffs.
Jalen Brunson is the number 1 player the last time.
Monty, what's good, baby? How you, man? Don't bring that delusional Nick talk, please. Don't bring
your Mets. Breaking news about your Mets. Don't forget about what happened today.
I know. Francisco out. Why you got to bring that up?
Hey, I just had to go lower. That's all.
Michelle Obama said when they go low, you're supposed to go high.
I don't know. I'm not Michelle Obama's cousin.
Monty, what's good, man? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm here. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Well,
ready to talk this. The weather is beautiful, man.
Guess that's why
81 degrees today. 81 degrees.
81
sunny.
Degrees.
Nice little breeze. You still wearing your Parkers up over there? Your North Face bubbles?
You
North Face vest. My vest,
huh?
not the jacket, not the full thing.
Well, Avery's a little more north than you, so I know he's still wearing the bubble.
Correct.
Actually, it was 60 degrees today, so I had my 49er windbreaker on.
There you go.
Yeah, caught a break.
Before we get into the 40s, until we get into this detailed 49er talk, I just want to give a shout out. Today is March 9th. Ever since I was 9 years old, 10 years old? 9 or 10, I was 10 years old. I was 11. Anyway, long story short, March 9th, the greatest rapper of all time died. His name is Notorious B.I.G. And so that's what I got on today. That's what I've been wearing all day. I got a bunch of Biggie gear. Shout out to Biggie. Shout out to Brooklyn. I was there. I was not when he died, but I went to the funeral. If you ever seen the movie and stuff like that, I'm one of them people in the streets wilding out when the shit came through. I'm sure I was about to say Avery was out there. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Unfortunately, I remember all that kind of stuff. But shout out to the greatest rapper of all time. There'll never be another big. End of story. With that being said,
spread love the Brooklyn way.
With that being said, in the last just 45 minutes, the internet's been breaking. You got Josh Allen with a new deal, like
55
$330 million. You got Devontae Adams, unfortunately, to the Rams, which we need to get into. You got DK Metcalf leaving the division, going to the Steelers, which is a good thing, which I think they overpaid. I don't think he's worth a second round pick and then a new contract of 5 years, $150 million. Just my opinion. We released Malik Collins today, which I thought was not a good move.
Not at all.
Things that we are hearing is supposedly that we will be signing Joey Bosa. So which one y'all want to tackle first? The stuff that's happening away from the team, our team, which y'all want to talk about? I guess the Rams in Seattle actually affect our team. So which y'all want to get into first?
I'll let you pick it, man.
Let's get into Devontae to the Rams. So like we were just talking off camera, Stafford re-upped, turned down the big money from the Giants to stay with the Rams to run back at it. Now they will be getting rid of Cooper Kupp, but they still do have Puka, and now you add Devontae to that mix. What's your thoughts on that? That's kind of a killer combo with Stafford. Stafford still lights it up.
You want to go first?
I think he froze or something. Go ahead,
He
Mom.
froze, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Devontae, I was hoping something we could have got on a cheap, lucky deal, friendly deal. He sounded like he wanted to come play for us, and it turns out he ends up going to the Rams, which is I would rather him go somewhere else than the Rams, but we weren't going to pay him that kind of money that he ended up getting there. So I guess
Yeah.
unfortunately he went for the money. You know what I mean? We couldn't afford 23 million, was it a year? Yeah, 23 million, something like that a year for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a tough loss going to that part of the in our division. Seeing him go over there, Stafford's a baller. You know what I mean? So you give him another weapon. That's dangerous for us on the defensive side of the ball.
Big
Um,
time.
it seems like Seattle's getting weaker. They got rid of Geno and they got rid of DK, so who knows where they're going. So hopefully we don't have to worry about them too much this season. But Devontae going to the Rams is a tough one for me to swallow. Tough pill.
Yeah, that's tough. What's your thoughts, Hype Man?
I'll tell you, man. I believe in our secondary, right? I believe we got some dogs in our secondary. But what I'm worried about now is we gotta to counter what they're doing. We're gonna have to get some dogs in that line, man, to put pressure on Stafford. They can't get that ball out to them, man. Like, whew, having Adams and Puka on the same squad, and they resigned. Didn't they resign Tutu Atwell too?
They signed Tutu.
Oh man, they're gonna be having some speed, some hands out there. Like, when I seen that, I was like, come on, man, like for real. Yeah, crazy.
So you touched on Seattle, which I think the Rams defense, man, if you go back to that Rams Eagles playoff game, I mean, they almost beat their ass. Which would have been a different outcome, obviously, this year for the Super Bowl. They were in that game, and they've hit in the draft these past couple years. So that whole defense, obviously, they lost Aaron Donald, but like they retooled with those young dudes, and they hit on like a lot of them, and them dudes is balling. So not only on the offensive side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball. So no, I almost think no matter what we do this offseason, the Rams are going to come in favored next year in the NFC West. They're going to come media-wise and everything else. They're going to be the favorite, the betting favorite to win the West. They're the champs. They're defending champions, and so far so good with the team. So I can see why they would be the de facto favorite coming into next season. So we just gotta see that, play it by ear, and kind of go from there. In terms of the Seattle, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I honestly don't know. They I don't know. Like what are they doing? Obviously, they're trying to. It's not retool. They're rebranding. They're rebuilding because you got rid of your starting quarterback. You got rid of your top two. Well, I guess it wouldn't be top two receivers because they had Smith and Njigga. He was actually the number one receiver. We just tend to think DK, and
Lockett.
Yeah, Rocket. They've Lockett have been the 1 and 2, but Lockett's been there forever. But you get rid of them two. The quarter. I mean, I don't know what their plans are, but I don't know.
It's got to be a full rebuild. It doesn't look like anything else but a full rebuild over there.
Yeah, you don't get rid of your star players. Like
correct.
That if you're not rebuilding.
Correct. So it almost looks like, and it's obviously super early, but it looks like it's going to be a 2-team race in the West. It's going to be us and the Rams. Cardinals is ass. I mean, they just are. they just are. So that it is what it is. But getting to the 49ers, reports came out super early this morning that we are working towards a deal with Joey Bosa. Thoughts?
I got something that came out probably like 30 minutes ago.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins is jumping into the situation with Joey Bosa.
Yep.
Now they trying to pull him away.
Too. I saw that too.
And I heard they trying to back up the Brinks truck for that man. I'm like, listen, whoever our marketing person is on that team that negotiates the money need to get with Joe and say, look, imagine T-shirts saying Big Bear, Little Bear. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine having that. You ain't never had that in your career. Imagine that. Make your mama happy. You know what I'm saying? Come to where it happens.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Of course, y'all know I'm a Buckeye, so that's one reason I like it. But the real reason why I like it, and no disrespect to Leonard Floyd, no disrespect to anybody that we had on the other side of that line from Bosa. But Bosa never had another player like him that brings it full motor. Don't take the downs off. He never had that. Now, I'm not saying Joey's going to be the starter. My happy world is it's a rotation situation. We get another good D. We got Leonard Floyd still. He's under contract, right?
Yep, so Leonard Floyd is still there.
We can have a rotational situation where nobody's tired. High motors is still high. That helps Joey Bosa. You know, he stays injured often. I like it.
Monty?
I agree exactly with everything Avery said, but it all comes down to one key component. How much are we paying him? The number that we are paying him is whether I really like the deal or not, because he stays injured, he's a rotational player, and we have so many other financial situations with other players that we cannot spend a lot of money on him to bring him in, because it's just going to handcuff us more.
Correct.
So the number to me in that deal, I would love to have him. I think it'll maybe put a firecracker in Nick's ass a little bit and get him to play a little bit better, playing alongside his brother. We know what he's capable of, you know, and on a rotational situation, like you said, with Floyd, it could work, but the number that we pay him is the key component.
Yeah, I think it has to be a fair number. I think this is a negotiation that maybe Mama got to get involved in and tell Joey, like, son, you got $100 million or so, whatever it was from the Chargers. Like, just go play with your brother, make Mama happy. Let's take the veteran minimum, something, which I know he won't, but
let Mama wear one jersey.
Correct, but take something fair so that you can play with your brother, mom and dad. You make mom happy, and go chase a championship with your brother.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not excited about it or anything like that. Last season, for the past maybe last year and a half, like I've actually been out on Nick Bosa, and Joey's not better. So like, it doesn't excite me to have them both together on the edge. I'd rather get younger, quicker, cheaper, and better. But I'm not totally against it. I'm just not super excited about it. And it can't be the only move. I
was about to add something to that move. I was about to say.
Yeah, it's got to be additions.
In my happy world, Joey and Jonathan Allen come at the same time.
I like that. Bring
Jonathan Allen in. You have Joey. And see, and the reason why I like Joey got the speed that Nick don't got. Nick don't got the speed because he's so bulky. You know what I'm saying? Joey got the speed. And that's what we need. We need somebody that got the speed on the other side and we need somebody in the power on one side. So now, offensive lines they can't stay with two good defensive ends. No matter how injured Joey Bosa get, if he's healthy, he's a good pickup. If we can get him for like $7 million, $10 million, something like that, 10 and under, I'm on board. I think Nick will play better. I think he'd be more motivated. I think he's bored.
I think they'll both be motivated. I think that's the cool thing about it. I think they'll both be motivated about the shit. Mm-hmm. And I just hope it works. One, I hope obviously we get it done, and then I hope it works. But we like that D line has to be revamped. Right now, that D tackle room is the worst in the league.
Absolutely.
We have 3 D tackles under contract right now. Horrible. All horrible.
Yeah. We need help there. We need help there bad.
Yeah, there's not too many, and there's not too many big names out there right now. So I think we have to jump on Allen. That's like the biggest name out there. And I was surprised by you talk about it earlier about Malik Collins because he was our strongest interior defensive lineman all season last year.
Correct.
And to see them get rid of Hargrave and him, I didn't understand that move. But I think we need to solidify Jonathan Allen because he's the best one out there on the market, and it's slim pickings.
Yeah. So I agree with that wholeheartedly. But yeah, I mean, even getting Jonathan Allen can't be the last move. Like, it has to be even more moves addition to Jonathan Allen as well on that D line. Like, the D line, we probably really need a good 4 or 5 signings of good average dudes, good dudes mixed with some average dudes.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously, then we got the draft. So we gotta hit on the stuff on the draft, and I don't know.
I think we like to gamble sometimes as a front office. I think what they're thinking is that they let Hargrave go test the waters, because they always said, like, if he comes back saying like this is what they're offering me, they'll see if they could jump up to that number. I don't think he's going to get paid big out there in free agency. I don't think Hargrave will. He had a really key injury that I don't think a lot of teams are going to want to pay a premium on. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't want to pay a premium no more. You know? So I think what they're thinking is, all right, we let Collins go. We freed up $10 million. Okay. Now we can go get Jonathan Allen. And then once free agency sizzles down a little bit, tell Hargrave, this is the deal we got for you. Come play alongside Jonathan Allen, Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa. Like, you're going to be all right. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But there's some good D tackles.
It's not a bad idea.
Somebody get Lynch on the phone. Let me get a job in the front office. I'll help.
We don't hear you. We don't hear you, Ferb.
What about our guys? So Greenlaw, back? Is he back or is he gone?
I think he's back. I think today showed us what his market is going to be, right? A lot of teams are re-signing their linebackers right now, and not saying Greenlaw's not better than them, but you coming with a real major injury. I don't think nobody's going to pay you more than what my man, the Jets, what's his name? The one we was the backup plan for the Jets, the linebacker.
Sherman or something like that, right?
Yeah, something with the S. Yeah. He was the backup plan if we can't bring Greenlaw back. I think it was like 4 linebackers that got re-signed to their teams today. So I think
Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton got re-signed to the Chiefs, right? So I think if the 49ers said, look, this is what the market is. All of the teams got their good linebackers still. Like, you're not going to be the number one there. Like, you're not. You're going to be good, but you're not. You got the same situation right here, a familiar situation. We in the hunt to still try to get to the Super Bowl. And you got your guy back, Robert Saleh. You got your guy back. You know what I mean? Take the same deal. Take the same deal you was going to get somewhere else. Your wife was crying at the end of the season when y'all had your neighborhood little party, and she was crying with her friends because she don't want to leave them. Do the right thing, Greenlaw. This is where it's at. Finish your career here. Be the Patrick Willis, the Val Bowman 2.0 with Fred Warner. Keep it going. I think he stays.
Huff? Hufanga? He's gone. Hufanga too?
Oh, Hufanga? Oh no, Hufanga's he's gone. Huff is gone.
Yeah.
Monty?
And that's I think if it's my choice, Huff's gone and Greenlaw's staying. We can live without Huff. I don't think we can live without Greenlaw.
Banks?
Banks, I believe, is gone,
Yeah,
and
they
Jalen Moore, from what I'm hearing.
they trying to bring him back. They
They
already
trying to
try
bring
to
Jalen Moore back, but
they're trying to see what the market for him is.
all right. What about Jordan Mason?
Ah, so the word on the
Jordan,
streets that he's trade bait right now. Teams are calling in like pick it
yep.
up, pick it up. But I don't know. I like Mason. I really do. I feel like somewhere down the middle of the season he kind of lost his way. I feel like we need a strong number 2 running back behind CMC so we can take the workload off of him. I would like to keep Mason. If he's gonna bring back something like a nice draft pick or something like that, I'll be willing to. I don't know. We need some help some places, you know.
Yo, this team gonna look
I
totally
got
different next year.
I gotta say I think Jordan Mason is gonna be gone for the simple fact you gotta look at it as a GM and in front office situation. This guy was an undrafted free agent. This is what the Niners love to do: get somebody out, diamond out the rough,
Yup.
play him for 2 years, and then flip him for a draft pick. So now you're going from an undrafted free agent to a third round pick, compensatory pick. In their minds, that's a win-win all day.
I
So
agree.
that's the only reason I can see them trading Jordan Mason, because they figure they could grab somebody else late in the draft again that's going to fill his spot. Running back is not a high priority, especially with CMC 100%.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Obviously, Ward is gone, right? We all agree Ward is gone.
Yeah, he got PTSD. He can't come back to the Bay no more.
Yeah, he don't want to be in the Bay.
He don't want to be in the
Shout
bay
out
no
to
more.
Mr. Ward and that new baby. Hypeman with the new baby. Don't bring that
Yes,
new
sir.
baby stuff over here. I'm done. Um,
I second that. Ferb,
who? All right. So who would you guys that we haven't talked about like for us to go get tomorrow? Or is there somebody you wouldn't be shocked at 12:01, 12:30 you hear news the 49ers have signed or come to agreement with X player? Who's that person?
I think right now with the news of Adams going to the Rams, I wholeheartedly believe DJ Reed is coming back to the 49ers. That was out there as soon as we got Salah. And I think now that he's definitely going to be a piece that we're going to go after. Like we have to. I'm not saying we don't got some dogs back there at cornerback right now, but we need somebody that's going to be a dog. Look, think about it. He played with Adam so during practice, right? So he knows his tendencies. Like he knows his tendencies outside of what teams they work on. So I think DJ Reed is a piece that we definitely going to go after.
You would you rather do that opposed to going to find D line help? Like you got Zadarius Smith got released today, another edge rusher. Like there's some edge guys out there, but there's not too many middle of the interior guys. Would you rather beef up the secondary or beef up the line?
I think we're gonna. I think the way we're gonna go with the line, I honestly believe is gonna be Allen and Boza, right? And I believe that we're gonna fill up another D tackle spot either through the draft or we're gonna bring Hargrave back. And I think,
I hated Hargrave. He's ass.
but I
But go
think
ahead.
with playing alongside Jonathan Allen though, he won't have to be the man because we had him be the man, and he at his age right now, NFL age wise, being the man is not for him. He could be next to the man in the middle, like you know what I mean. I think that'll be a key role for him if we can talk him into coming back to get Allen. I think we definitely need to get DJ Reed. DJ Reed, even though Sauce Gardner is the hype on that Jets team, DJ Reed was the man at cornerback on the Jets team. He was the better cornerback, and that's the truth. That's
Monty, anybody that you wouldn't be
well,
shocked
to
though we
to
should be
go
going.
off to go off Avery's point, my two needs I feel is cornerback. If we sign Greenlaw, cornerback and interior lineman. So at a lesser value, I feel if we go after DJ Jones and Asante Samuel Jr., it'll save us a little bit money, more space to move with the other guys because DJ Reed is at the top of the cornerback list. So I would like to see DJ Jones come back.
I thought
I
he
was
signed.
upset.
I think he
I
signed.
didn't I didn't see anywhere where he signed.
no, he didn't sign yet.
If
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I got it right here.
I didn't see that. If I missed it, I missed it. But
Yeah,
I would
I
like to
don't
see
think he's
DJ come
available.
back. I was sad when he left. When he left.
Oh no, he is available. He's available. So
Yeah,
to give you the
So
deep tackles that are available, real quick, Sheldon Rankins, who I think is really good, released by the Bengals. B.J. Hill, DJ Jones, Roy Harbison Harris from Seattle, Raekwon Davis, let me see, Sebastian Joseph, who actually came to us, Ken Law, Lee Van Joseph from the Cowboys. I'm skipping some names. I'm just trying to find some notable names.
isn't Calais Campbell available too, or he's on the edge? Calais Campbell from the Dolphins.
I don't see him on this deep tackle list,
I think he edge. Big edge.
but I mean, he's at the
I
end of
s
his days. But I mean, for
Yeah.
something cheap to come,
You said we're gonna need to sign like 4 or 5 people. You know what I mean? So to get
yeah,
some depth in that wide nine uh, defense that we run.
yeah. But it's 51 D tackles that are free agents. Almost think they're gonna get creative, and
There's something
I
else
don't
coming
know. I
across.
think I think our first signing that you'll probably see tomorrow, besides the Joey Bosa and or Jonathan Allen, is going to be some type of O line.
That makes sense.
It's going to be some type of O line somebody.
Is there anybody out there that's worthy?
Yeah. There's a few. There's
I
been
know
some.
Ronnie Staley came off. He signed.
Yeah, he just got paid. But I mean, let's go to the tackles. Cam Robinson, he's only 29. That's a left tackle. Tyron Smith, he's old. No. Trent Brown, Big Trent. Um, George Fant, a little older, but I mean he's probably good for another year or two.
Yeah.
Kelvin Beachum, oh, there's a lot of older tackles. It seems like the tackles are always older, but I do think we obviously it's about free agency that we take a tackle with that 11th pick. Probably like I said, Banks from Texas, I think is the pick. But there's some tackles available. Get the guards real quick. And guards, yeah, it's like Brandon Sheriff is available. He got released by the Jags. He's probably the best guard available. Obviously, he's 33. He's a little older, but a nice 2-3 year deal. Be perfect for him. You got the James Daniels, the guard from Pittsburgh. He's looking to get broke off though, just like the guys we had. I mean, Mekhi Becton, who got drafted by the Jets, who said that they were he was a bust. He went to the Eagles, showed out. He got drafted as a tackle. He played tackle for the Jets. They moved him in the guard with the Eagles. Won a Super Bowl. He's a monster of a man.
Yeah.
He's only 25 years old. He's probably looking for a huge payday. I would be intrigued by him to draft to put at the left guard right next to Trent. That left side of the line, can you imagine that? McKay
Yeah, that's a
Beckham.
big boy back then.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, so there's
I like
guys
that.
out there, stuff like that. But then that actually makes me excited right there. I wouldn't
I
mind that, bro.
I think I think we're gonna go to the draft, 11th pick, man. I think there's 2 picks here that if they are there, one of them is gonna be coming to us, man. And I think it's my man, my bull, from Missouri,
Yep.
Amon. Yeah, I think either him or Josh Simmons from Ohio State. Only thing about
No,
Josh Simmons,
that's too high for
he
him.
got that injury. Now he got that injury. After the combine, he got rated. He got rated like in the top. Like I'm telling you right now, like he's even they talking about he might even break the top 10. Like that's what they're talking about. The only knock on
Yeah,
him
I
right
saw
now,
mock Jackson moving up.
he got that injury on his heel. What is that? That flash,
Plantar fasciitis.
yeah, he got that joint. So that's the only thing that's the knock on him right now. But outside of that, they moving him up the boards. Like I think if he's there, if him or my man from Missouri is there, one of them is coming to us in that 11th pick. I know everybody
Or
sees,
Banks from Texas. I think he's the
yeah,
favorite right now.
yeah, I think he is. But I think the kid from Missouri, man, I just think he's a beast, man. Like he was just tossing dudes. Dudes is coming, he tossing them like out of here. What are you trying to penetrate the line? Get out of here. I like him. Of course, I know what Josh Simmons brings to the table, being a Buckeye, but I think one of those two. I think the boy from Texas might go before they get to us. You know what I mean? He's rated pretty high. But Josh Simmons moved up the board, man. I think one of those two is going to – I think O-line we're going to pick through the draft. I wouldn't mind getting a better O-lineman. I like that. That if we could somehow get him, he'll be too high, though. I know it's going to cost too much. You know? I don't know if we got the money like that.
Yeah, so speaking of money, y'all boy Brock. What?
Why is he gotta be all boy? You was loving him 2 years ago, bro. Come on.
I still
Come on, man. Now he's all quarterback.
That's my boy too, Brock.
If we were not re-signing him, we'll be able to sign every and anybody. But we got to prepare for the future and hold cap money for him and blah 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 blah. I haven't heard any Brock news this weekend because I thought the goal and the plan was to get it done before free agency, so we can go into free agency with a clear mind and all that other shit, knowing that he's taken care of. So why haven't we heard any news? Can we expect to hear some news before 12 o'clock tomorrow? What's up with Brock?
So there's two scenarios out there with Brock right now, right? So, all right, the rumor was $45 million was the original deal. Out the building, they said that was false. I think that's where they started at. I think they started at $45 million. I do believe that. I think the happy number to get Brock signed is going to be 50. He's not going to get above 50. He's not going to get 55. We just see Josh Allen got 55. Even though Brock has done more than Josh Allen as far as gotten to the Super Bowl, like, you know what I mean?
Team stuff, not individually.
Right. I don't think he's not going to get in there $55 million. If I'm the Niners, I'm like, dude, do you want to be a top paid quarterback or do you want to be successful for years to come?
Yeah, so
look at Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady didn't get team-breaking contracts. Tom Brady got just enough to make the team competitive.
But in fairness, he did get broke off first, and then those other contracts he took less.
Yeah,
Brock hasn't made any money.
He made $5 million. So here's the other scenario: you pay him now, right, and you deal with long-term consequences, or and I know this is not favorable. Let him pay him $5 million this year. Try to work out a deal next year. If he don't want the deal, you franchise tag him.
That's what I've been saying, but it wouldn't be $5 million. I think it's only $900,000.
No, it's $5 million this year.
Yeah, he makes $5 million.
There's $5 million this year, and then if we franchise tag him, it's 50 and 51 the next 2 years.
The next 2 years. So he only made $900,000 in his career. So that's a $900,000. He only made $900,000 up to this point.
That's what I would be saying. Listen, for everybody out there who doesn't know my philosophy, Brad Furby, do not believe in paying quarterbacks. Any quarterback, unless your name is Patrick Mahomes. But other than that, I don't agree with paying quarterbacks in this current climate of how the NFL structures the salary cap and all this other crap. And these quarterbacks, example, Brock getting paid $45 million just because he's the next guy, and then you can't sign other guys, to me is dumb.
I don't think he's the next guy, though.
Yeah, but I'd rather have all pro players at every position like we've had for the past couple of years and have an okay, mediocre quarterback. I'll be fine because the team with all the other stuff, like everybody's been saying anyway, he has the Avengers, is going to make him better. So that's the way I do it. Now, unless you have a Patrick Mahomes who's just generational talent out of this world, you pay him and then he can carry the team. But no way, shape, or form do I think Brock will ever carry this team. Ever.
Well, I say
he might have a game or two where he does, but I don't think he'll ever be able to every week, week in and week out, carry this team.
But I mean, let's look at what he did though. The guys that they rank ahead of him, okay? All the guys they rank ahead of him, he's outplayed them in the last 3 years. All of them. The Joe Burrows, the Josh Allen.
No, not Joe Burrow.
I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about where your team went in the past 3 seasons. The top 5 quarterback. Hold on. Who's the top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now? Purdy.
Mahomes.
Let's leave Purdy out there. Mahomes. Okay, who else?
Joe Burrow.
Jackson.
Lamar. Josh Allen, league MVP.
And Jalen Hurts, maybe.
And Jalen Hurts.
Stafford.
Jalen Hurts. You got to say Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is better than Stafford. He's better than Stafford.
He just won a Super Bowl.
He just won a Super Bowl. He's better than Stafford. So out of those 5 quarterbacks you named, right? Has Lamar Jackson ever been to a Super Bowl?
Not yet, no. But 2-time MVP.
But he can't get past the second round. Can't get past it.
That's the team, though.
Hey, you elevate your team in play, right?
But
number 2, hold on. I'm gonna land this plane. Joe Burrow. He's been, but he's supposed to be the new Joe Cool, right?
Yeah.
Ain't been nothing since that Super Bowl year. Ain't been nothing since.
No, he would have just won the league MVP this year if his team was good.
Look, okay. So who
had the best losing season ever this year. He did.
Look, hold on. Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts, right? He beat Jalen Hurts last season, right? We went there. I was at the game, beat him. But this is why Brock Purdy got to get paid something. In the NFC Championship that he got knocked out. It showed you how important of a quarterback he was to our team because we couldn't do nothing after that. So he got to get paid. He's been, think about it. And
because if you look,
think about it. Every category we rate quarterbacks off of, right? Every quarterback category we rate them off of for their QBR, right? Brock has been in the top 5 for the past 3 seasons.
I know, but check this out. So was Jimmy G.
Here we go. I'm gonna go the other way with this now. I'm gonna name some other quarterbacks.
So is Jimmy G in this offense. That's what I'm saying. If you sign and have all pro players at all these positions, it almost doesn't matter who the fuck the quarterback is. That's just me. But go ahead, Monty.
So we talk about the money. This is the market of the QB, right? So Dak Prescott is getting paid $60 million a year. Would you rather Dak Prescott or Brock Purdy?
I'd rather Brock Purdy.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence getting paid $50 million.
Team is ass because of it.
What he done? Justin Herbert getting paid how much? What has he done?
Team is ass because of it.
So
you
there's another player I'm missing, but so why can't if you were in his shoes, you would want your money, right?
Yeah,
so you can't knock for it.
I care about the 49ers and the team, not his personal pockets.
Yeah, but how many players nowadays do that? They all want their money. Look what Myles Garrett just did. I want to trade. I want out.
Yeah,
and it got $40 million a year. Fuck the Super Bowl.
I want him to get paid, but I'm just talking about in terms of the team, the 49ers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Just against paying these quarterbacks and then hamstringing the franchise. We can't go get guys. We can't sign people. We got to worry about this person leaving because now we don't have money because it's all allocated to one person, the quarterback. So I really would like the NFL to really step in, the Players Association, whatever, and come up maybe with a quarterback cap or something that's different than the team cap. And then I'll be fine with paying Brock. Go ahead and pay him. Let's go. Because then now we still go sign and keep our guys and keep our people. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we came back next year with Salah, Greenlaw, Hufanga, bring in Joey Bosa, bring in Jonathan Allen, bring in some other DJ Jones, whatever the case may be, and not have to lose guys, re-sign Aaron Banks, shit like that, and not have to lose them because we can't pay. Now we really talking about let's go. We about to go get 6.
I would say this. Most of our core guys are still going to be together for like another 2 years, right? They're under contract. Most of our core guys, they're there. They're going to be there. I think if you take care of Brock now, you understand how your salary cap's going to work for the next couple of years. You see that. You see it. All right,
which is the reason why you need to sign him now.
This is what I'm saying. You see it. All right, you see, okay, if we sign him now, we know for the next couple of years, this is where we're going to be at, how we add parts, who we're going to lose. You can forecast that, right? But on the flip side, like I said, if you don't pay him, right, you give him his $5 million this year, you can franchise tag him for the next 2 seasons. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He can get the Kirk Cousins treatment. He's still gonna make money. He'll still get what he wants. If I'm Brock Purdy's agent, I know nothing's guaranteed. You can get an injury and your career's over. You get what I'm saying? I understand that. But if I'm Brock Purdy's agent, I'm like, look, Brock, we got an opportunity ahead of us. You're gonna get $5 million a season, more than you ever made in a single season. More. I'm saying, listen, we got a chance to build a franchise that's a legendary franchise, that's a winning franchise, and they can keep on winning. Look at Kirk Cousins. How much money has Kirk Cousins made in his career?
He's most paid.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions, right? So you play the long game for 2 seasons, right? You prove yourself this season. If the contract don't work, they're going to franchise you for 50, 51 million. You're going to get the money that you really wanted. You're going to get it. So I see 2 sides of it. But if I'm the front office people that working on money, I'm trying to get it taken care of this season so that way I know the next season what I'm working with. That's what I would do. I get what you. I agree with you, Ferg. I agree with you. You want to have money available, continue adding pieces. But I think if we know where we're at, what we're committed to, because the caps don't always go up every year. So what you thought, what you thought you wasn't going to have, you might have it next season. You know what I'm saying? So,
but there's another side to it too, though.
Yeah,
there's another side to it because also with what's been happening with Trent Williams holding out, Brandon Ayuk holding out, Bosa holding out, Debo holding out. It's a trend. So now if they don't pay this guy and they try to get them playing $5 million, does he show up to camp? Or does he do it?
He has to.
Leader of the team, he has to show up.
Listen, in our eyes, but if in his eyes, when he's thinking about, man, if I go out there for this $5 million, I blow my knee, I'm losing that bag.
Think about
you know what I mean?
Think about it.
I'm talking devil's advocate here. So you got to think about that.
But think about this. Here's what players could throw that out there as much as they want. But here's what a player like Brock Purdy got to think about. He can't afford to be fined. He ain't made no money.
But is this the year? Is this the year where he gets fined? I thought they could waive the fine.
He'll get fined.
That's something what happened with Bosa.
If you under contract, you get fined.
You get fined. Bosa got fined, but the agreement was when he came to the table to sign his agreement, they wiped the fines out of it. That's what happened.
Gotcha.
So he can't afford to play that game because if he get fined, he ain't got the.
He'll lose the farm in Iowa.
Yeah, that Toyota contract gonna have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. I think I told Ferb this a couple shows ago. A lot of players gotta understand your money don't come from your contract in the NFL. Your money comes from the money you make off the field and endorsements.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the Niners really advocated for him to get that contract endorsement with Toyota. And what's the John Deere?
John Deere.
Okay. Like, who the hell would have thought getting a contract, with John Deere? He's a farmer, so it's perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? I think what his agent got to do a good job of is say, even if they do the contract this year, like, yo, 30, 40 million is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
Take 25.
Take 25.
I can't go no lower than 35, right? Because I'm thinking of getting pieces. But 35, 40 million, even if they offered you 45 million, that is not bad at all.
Not at all. But it's not but does he want to be the guy to reset the market? Because that's not the QB market right now.
Hell no, he cannot reset the market on us.
He's not going to reset the market. Brock Purdy's not going to reset the market. If we reset the market with Brock Purdy, then Parag have proven that his tenure is over with. Like, he's done.
No, I'm not saying reset it by going up. I'm saying if he signs that $35 million contract, that's resetting the market in reverse for other QBs. Follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be that guy to say, "Oh, everybody's getting 45 to 50 million now. I'm signing a $35 million contract after taking my team to the Super Bowl."
The NFL won't. They protect the owners. They won't allow for it to go lower. They won't allow for it to go lower, right? Because it's about bringing talent and keeping your talent, right? I can't see the NFL letting that number go lower just because they want to do a reverse set. It's not going to happen. I look at it like this. My Knicks, Jalen Brunson could have got the bag, right? He could have got the bag.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking the philosophy. He could have did my Knicks dirty, right? Because he earned it.
But he should have took it because he's not winning a chip in New York.
Listen, but he got some money, but did a team friendly situation, and he was able to bring so many pieces around him. I think the 49ers got to tell Brock Purdy, listen, we're going to pay you, we're gonna pay you, but do the team a solid. We do a really good job of getting players to give money back or take less. We do a real good job with that. We're trying to do it again with Juice. I think it might work because he's comfortable. He's comfortable. Look, his girl, her brand, even though it's all the teams get stuff made by her now, her brand popped because of the 49ers, because of our fan base. And I think they like players like that. It was hard for Debo to ask a trade. It was hard for him to ask for a trade. It was hard for him to ask for a trade, but he wanted a fresh start. It was real hard. You could tell it was. Yeah. But I can't discount what he did for us. He had a bad season. I think last year y'all heard me talk about him. Where's Debo?
But he's not on the 40. If you ain't on the 49ers, it's fuck you.
Fuck
so
yeah, fuck
that's what that means.
I do think Brock Purdy, he gets paid. I don't think he's gonna be like $50 million. If they give him $50 million, I kind of be surprised. I think somewhere in the 40s is where it's gonna land at. It won't go above 50. It can't.
All right. Well, with that being said, we want to know, who do you think the 49ers should and will sign over the next, let's just call it 3 days. I'm sure we'll have a recap probably Wednesday night or something like that, Thursday when the new league starts. Make sure that you are subscribed, liked, follow, all that good stuff. The Whistle Gang Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on all platforms. Shout out to P, who didn't join us tonight. Hypeman, Monty, you guys got anything else for the people out there, for the faithful?
You go first. Me go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I just like you said, like, subscribe, Whistle Gang Podcast, official podcast of the Nana Empire. If you guys need any graphic design work, hit me up. Willie Monty Montero, Facebook, Instagram. I could do flyers, logos. I mean, for any kind of events you need flyers for, hit me up. That's it.
Hype.
For fact, man. Like I said, I love this time of year. Everybody, watch your phones. It's gonna be going crazy. I think we're gonna be jumping in the pool tomorrow. I believe it.
I'm jumping in the pool tomorrow. It's 90 degrees.
Here he
Sorry.
Here you go with this.
All right, sure.
I hope 7 alligators be at the bottom of your pool when you try to jump in tomorrow. You can't go swimming.
All right, sure.
But no, I'm really excited. Enjoy these next couple of days, this week right here. It's a fun week for football fans. It'd be very interesting to see how we make things happen to try to make ourselves competitive for this coming season. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to talk about it some more. And next couple of days. Shout out to Monty, definitely with the logos and flyers. Hit him up. He does a very good job. I want to say thank you to Ferb. Sent us a nice gift. I should have bought it downstairs. Sorry, everybody. Nice gift for my daughter, man. It's beautiful. I'll bring it next time. Show the world. I appreciate that, man. Much gratitude for that. But stay tuned. We faithful. See what the shirt said? We faithful. And I believe we're going to some moves. Some surprising moves.
Could be some surprises.
I think Greenlaw stays. That's the one I think everything else is going to happen, but I think Greenlaw stays. I think he comes to his senses.
Same here.
There's no money for him right now. All of the teams got their guys. All of them.
We'll see, man. One last thing. Whistle Gang Podcast barbecue event. It's an event. It's going to be a weekend full of activities and stuff like that. August 9th. Tickets are available right now for the barbecue on our Eventbrite page, which is whistlegangbarbecue.eventbrite.com. Make sure you go visit that. Get your tickets. Spades tournament, bounce house for the kids. DJ Bond. If you wasn't in Buffalo, then you missed out. But Bond
DJ Bond.
He puts it down for us. And then you got Monster Barbecue. Monster Barbecue, world famous. It's the barbecue sauce is sold in stores. It's my man Sis Trunk who throws it down. He will be live right there on site cooking, fried fish, the whole nine, like family reunion style, line dances. I mean, you name it, it is going down. All you can eat and drink, including alcohol and beer and the whole nine. So come on down. It's in Rock Hill, which is essentially Charlotte. It's right outside of Charlotte.
Yeah.
We'll post the hotel information soon. We will have a Friday night event, which we haven't came out with yet. Spades tournament. I mean, it's an event, so this is an event you don't want to miss. If you was there last year, we had some Philly people from last year and stuff here.
You said
so
Space tournament?
Spades tournament, everything, bro. It's family.
I might
you speaking his language. You speaking his language.
Yeah, so you gotta come on down to the Whistle Gang barbecue August 9th. So the weekend August 8th and 9th will be that's then. So shout out to everybody involved in that. Shout out to everybody helping us put that together. But that is an event, not just a regular barbecue. You're not just paying for a barbecue. It's an event. It's an event. So come through, come hang out with us, have some fun. And other than that, man, Whistle Game Podcast, we appreciate you guys tuning into another episode. Make sure you catch us on the next one, which I'm sure it'll be something with some breaking news of either a Purdy contract, a Joey Bosa contract, a Allen contract, or maybe a Mekhi Becton contract. I think I'm rooting for the Mekhi Becton contract right now.
That's
Shout out to everybody tuning in.
If we pull that off,
we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all next episode. Peace.